Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Today, we are going to learn more about maths. And before we start with our math, what shape do you think is this? This red thing. What shape is it? You got it right. It's rectangle. How about this one in the middle? On this black thing here. What shape is it? It's a square. Why am I asking this to you? It's because we are going to learn about shapes. Let me bring that. I have our essential question here. How are spatial relationships, including shape and dimension, used to draw, construct, model, and represent real situations or solve problems? How are So far what we've learned is how are shapes used to draw and construct or make something to solve problems, and we said that we're going to mix the shapes so that we can solve problems. Example that we made up of was when we were doing the traffic lights, and then you said that in that traffic light drawing they had the idea of mixing a rectangle and circles. And that's how we have traffic lights, and now traffic lights is solving problems. But this is the question that we're going to focus for now. Can you think of some ways we use shapes to build new things? What do you think? I just showed you one way. This is a phone and it's rectangle, right? So, I have one more question here. Check this out. Do inventors think about shapes and sizes when they are creating new things? Do they think about shapes? Do they think about sizes when creating new things? Check this out. When they were making a money, do you think they thought of a rectangle? I sure they did. I assure you that they thought of, which do you think is better? Should we use circle? Should we use trapezoid? I think rectangle is better. How about this one? When they were making this popcorn, how can I say this, box? Do you think they were thinking of a trapezoid? Yeah, I think so. How about squares when they were making windows? Do you think they thought of them? And when we were cutting pizzas, do you think they thought of cutting it into triangles? Why not square? Right? How about half circle? Did we think of this thing? How about this one, like a cone, but it's actually quarter circle? When we were cutting cakes, do we thought of these things? Quarter circle. How about when we were the maker of the Rubik's Cube? Did they think of a cube? I think so. How about the tissue rolls? Cylinder. Yes, sure they did. How about this one, like stop sign? This is like a stop sign as well. Do you think they thought of a cone shape for this one, ice cream cone? Do you think they thought of the cone shape? Yes, they surely did. And how about the cereal box? Do you think they thought of a rectangular prism? They surely did. So what is our answer here? Let us answer our topical essential question. Do inventors think about shapes and sizes when they are creating new things? Do they? Yes, they do. And the answer is yes, they do. They thought of shapes as well when they were creating new things. We have the same answer? Cool. Let me continue. So this is gonna be your activity. Let's go on a shape hunt. Shape hunt together. How many shapes can you find in your home? I want you to draw or write what you find in this box. So what are the different shapes you found in your house? What shape is this? So let's say there's a shape that you found, the phone. What is the shape of your phone? You can draw here. Okay. you found a triangle cut pizza in your house, so you can draw a pizza here. I want you to hunt for shapes, okay, and then draw it here. I'm going to upload this as well on Class Dojo so that you will be able to make it. Now, this is gonna be your real activity. Though you already know what is tally marks and the number, I will read it for you first. Make a tally chart to count how many of each shape you found. So isn't it that you draw the shapes in here? And you can check this out. These are the shapes that we have, okay? Cylinder, cone, rectangle, prism. And then you go and hunt at home and check the shapes that you can see at home. Now, you're going to make a tally mark. How many rectangles have you seen in your home? Example, you've seen 4, then put 4 ticks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the number 4. How many trapezoids you've found at home? Tick marks or tally marks, number. And you continue all the way through. Have you seen cubes? If there are no cubes, then you can put 0, 0, 0, 0. Cone, how many cones have you found? 3 or 3. It's up to you, okay? I want you to hunt. The thing here is you are going to hunt for shapes. If you cannot find a cylinder, that's why it's a hunt, because you really need to find. So you're going to hunt, okay? Now here, create a colorful bar graph to communicate your work clearly to others. Oh, so you mean if I am using graph, I am communicating clearly? Do you think? Yes, that is correct. So, when you are making a bar graph, you're actually communicating clearly. So, your bar graph, you can put numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So how many rectangles? If you found 3, then you color 1, 2, 3. If you found, how many trapezoids? If you found 4, then color 4 boxes. Same here, okay? Are we clear with this? Alrighty. So guys, I'm going to upload this on Class Dojo. As part of the worksheet, there's a question that says, which shape had the longest line in the bar graph? In your bar graph here, which has the longest shape? Is it the rectangle shape? So you're going to answer in a sentence. The rectangle shape had, past tense of has and have is had. So the rectangle shape had the longest line in my bar graph. Which shape had the shortest line in the bar graph? Go back here, and which shape had the shortest line in the bar graph? So you can say the cylinder had the shortest line in the bar graph, period. I have one more question. How does a bar graph help people to understand our data? How does this bar graph help people understand better? How can you answer that? So the bar graph help people by and then we are going to give some answers later on. If you cannot really find any answers here, we'll discuss this in our Zoom session. Cool? I'll see you to answer that. Again, you can always replay this video if you didn't understand the things that I just said about the shapes. But if you have some questions, guys, if you have some questions, you can always note them down and ask me during our Zoom session. Or if you really need to know the answers right now, you can message me through Class Dojo. I'm always online from 7:45 to 4:15. Okay, alright, okay. So I'll see you during our Zoom session. Oh, by the way, wait a minute. I am uploading these videos in YouTube, meaning YouTube is counting how many views. So if I notice that there are just 3 viewers in my YouTube channel, it means
some of you are not watching my video, and I do not want you not to watch my video. I am preparing a lot of things, so I do not want to waste my energy doing this thing and then later on you didn't actually watch it, because what can you learn if you didn't watch it? So I want you to always watch my YouTube uploads. Are we clear with this? Do you promise? Do you think you promise? I don't believe you. Think you promise. Good, very good, good job. Okay, so you are going to watch my video starting today. If you are not watching it consistently, or if you don't always watch it, I want you to promise to watch it every time I am uploading. Yeah, bye bye.